Welcome to the MOTO Freak Channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The 1.6 Gdi engine from Hyundai and Kia, primarily known by its engine code G4FD, is a naturally aspirated, non-turbocharged gasoline direct injection engine. It belongs to Hyundai's Gamma 2 engine family. Introduced around 2011, it aimed to provide a good balance of fuel efficiency and adequate power for smaller to medium-sized vehicles, serving as a more advanced alternative to earlier multi-point injection (MPI) engines. History and versions. Introduction: 2011, the G4FD 1.6 Gdi made its debut, featuring gasoline direct injection (GDI) technology, which injects fuel directly into the combustion chamber for improved efficiency and power. Power output. This engine typically produces around 132 to 140 HP, 98 to 104 kilowatts, and approximately 160 newton-meters of torque. Technology. It incorporates dual continuously variable valve timing, DCVT, for both intake and exhaust valves, an electronic throttle control, and a roller timing chain. Key applications. The 1.6 Gdi G4FD was widely used in various Hyundai and Kia models, including Hyundai i30 2011 to 2017, i40 2011 to 2019, Elantra 2011 to 2016, Veloster 2011 to 2016, 935/Tucson 2010 to 2020. Kia Ceed 2012 to 2018, Proceed 2012 to 2018, Soul 2011 to 2018, Sportage 2010 to 2020, Cairns 2012 to 2018. Review and opinions. The 1.6 Gdi is generally viewed as a reliable and economical engine for daily driving, particularly for those who don't prioritize high performance. Its simplicity compared to turbocharged counterparts is often cited as a positive. Praised for fuel efficiency. Thanks to GDI technology, it offers good fuel economy, especially in mixed driving conditions. Reliability. Compared to some more complex or earlier Hyundai/Kia engines, like the problematic early Theta 2 t-gdi versions, the naturally aspirated 1.6 Gdi is often considered more robust and less prone to major catastrophic failures. Responsive. Provides decent acceleration for its size, especially in the mid-range RPMs, making it suitable for city and suburban driving. Simplicity. Being non-turbocharged, it lacks the complexity and potential failure points of a turbocharger. Criticized for limited power. While adequate for most daily driving, it can feel underpowered in heavier vehicles or when fully loaded, especially on highways or when needing quick acceleration. Noise. Some users report that the engine can be a bit noisy, particularly at higher RPMs or during cold starts. GDI-specific issues. Shares the general disadvantages of all direct injection engines. Advantages. Lower maintenance costs. Compared to turbo, absence of a turbocharger means no turbo to fail or expensive turbo-related issues. Good fuel economy. GDI technology helps maximize fuel efficiency. Timing chain. Uses a timing chain, which is generally a long-life component, reducing scheduled maintenance. Simpler design. Fewer complex components compared to turbocharged or more advanced engines. Disadvantages. Carbon buildup on intake valves. This is the most common and well-known issue with GDI engines. Since fuel is injected directly into the combustion chamber, it doesn't wash the intake valves. Over time, carbon deposits from oil vapor and EGR can accumulate on the intake valves, leading to reduced airflow, decreased performance, rough idle, and potentially misfires. This usually requires periodic cleaning, e.g., walnut blasting. Fuel sensitivity. High compression ratios in GDI engines can make them more sensitive to lower quality fuel, potentially leading to knocking or reduced performance. Oil sludge deposits. Less common, but reported some isolated reports of oil sludge formation, particularly if oil changes are neglected or incorrect oil is used. Connecting rod bearing issues. isolated while not as widespread or catastrophic as in some 2.0 t-gdi, Theta 2 engines. There have been some rare reports of connecting rod bearing wear in the 1.6 Gdi, particularly if maintenance is poor or mileage is very high. Common faults and breakdowns. Carbon buildup. As mentioned, this is the most prevalent issue, leading to symptoms like rough, idle, cold start misfires, reduced power, and decreased fuel economy. Oxygen sensor failures. Like many modern engines, O2 sensors can fail over time, affecting fuel mixture and emissions. Catalytic converter issues. Some discussions suggest potential issues where catalyst particles could enter the cylinders through the EGR system, causing wear, though this is not a universally confirmed widespread fault for the 1.6 Gdi. Ignition system components. Spark plugs and ignition coils can wear out, causing misfires. Regular replacement of spark plugs is essential. Oil consumption. While not a widespread design flaw, some individual engines might exhibit higher than normal oil consumption, often linked to internal wear or carbon buildup on piston rings. Fuel consumption. The 1.6 Gdi generally offers good fuel economy, especially for a naturally aspirated engine of its size. Official figures, NEDC/WLTP combined often in the range of 5.5 to 7.0 L/100 km, depending on the vehicle and specific variant. Real-world consumption. Mixed driving. Owners typically report figures between 6.5 to 8.0 L/100 km. Highway driving. Gentle can achieve 5.5 to 7.0 L/100 km. City driving or aggressive driving can push consumption higher, potentially 8.0 to 10.0 L/100 km. Timing. The Hyundai/Kia 1.6 Gdi G4FD engine uses a timing chain. This is a significant advantage as it is designed to be a for-life component, meaning it generally does not require scheduled replacement like a timing belt, saving on maintenance costs. However, proper lubrication with the correct oil and regular oil changes are crucial for the timing chain's longevity. If rattling noises are heard, particularly on cold starts, it could indicate wear in the chain or tensioners, necessitating inspection. Oil type. The 1.6 Gdi engine requires specific high-quality synthetic or semi-synthetic oils. Early versions typically recommended API SM/SN, ILSAC GF 4/GF 5, or ASIA A5 rated oils, often in 5W30 viscosity. For newer versions, or to mitigate carbon buildup, higher specifications like API SN+/SP or ILSAC GF 6A to protect against LSBI, even though this is a naturally aspirated engine. These newer specs are beneficial for GDI. In viscosities like 0W20 or 5W30 might be recommended. Always refer to your vehicle's owner's manual for the precise oil specification and viscosity. Oil capacity, generally around 3.7 to 4.0 liters, including the oil filter. Importance. Regular oil changes with the correct specification oil are vital. While manufacturers might suggest longer intervals, e.g., 15,000 kilometers or annually, many owners and specialists recommend shortening these intervals, e.g., to 10,000 to 15,000 kilometers or 6 to 12 months, whichever comes first, to help prevent carbon buildup and maintain overall engine health, especially with GDI technology. In summary, the Hyundai/Kia 1.6 Gdi G4FD engine is a solid and generally reliable choice for everyday driving. It offers a good balance of fuel economy and adequate power, particularly for compact cars and smaller SUVs. Its naturally aspirated design means it avoids the complexities and potential failure points of turbocharged engines. However, like all GDI engines, its main Achilles heel is the propensity for carbon buildup on the intake valves, which can lead to performance issues over time. This can be managed with proactive maintenance, including regular oil changes with the correct oil specification and considering periodic intake valve cleaning. If properly maintained, this engine can provide many years of dependable service. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.